Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Vishal spoke very eloquently, and on a lighter note, wedding films are interesting, and no wedding is complete without jewelry. So this is where my topic is. We're talking about the history of jewelry. The history of jewelry in India is as old as the country itself, more than 5,000, 10,000 years back. If you look at it, it all started, if you compare the mythology and you see the trinity of the Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, it's always Vishnu who is considered as Alankar Priya or Shringar Priya. So a lot of jewelry was, whenever you see mythological films, you see gods decorated, adorned, and he is always termed as Sarva Bharna Bhushita, or who is adorned from head to toe in resplendent jewels. Now, apart from this, India was also the first country where diamonds were used, all the gemstones. It has been in our scriptures elsewhere. The Navratnas, all the gemstones were given prominence in their respective places, each gemstone representing a particular planet as per our scriptures. And it has indeed jewelry of three types: spiritual, temple and bridal. In olden days, most of the temples, if you see, would the royal families and the dynasties or the whosoever would make a lot of jewelry for the statues in the idols in the temples, which used to be adorned. And these jewelry, in turn, used to be worn by the temple dancers or the devadasis. That's how the temple jewelry came into being. And these temple jewelry later on came into a part of the bridal jewelry. Of course, jewelry has evolved over a period of time. If you look at Tamil Nadu and Kerala, most of the jewelry is done in plain gold, and very chunky gold jewelry, which is inspired by nature. And as we move northwards, like towards Rajasthan or Jaipur and Delhi and other places in north, it's basically the Kundan and Meenakari, which was an influence of the Mughal dynasty during the Mughal invasion of India. And as we move towards the British rule, there was an influence by the West as well. So a lot of royalties got Boucheron or Cartier or the Van Cleef Arpels or Graf to design jewelry for them. Many of the royal, Ranjit Singh, the Gayatri Devi of Rajasthan, Jaipur, these royal families, they got designed jewelry from abroad. So the influence changed. And today it has evolved into a personality statement, basically. The young woman of today prefers to make a statement. She has her own personal style, how she would like to wear her jewelry. So what started in London for basically suits by Savile Row, which was called as bespoke, today is very much rampant in jewelry, where a lot of young people, they have certain ideas and they have certain concepts, and then this is created into jewelry for them. On and off, we get customers who come up with really very concepts which we never hear of, and this, when translated into a design, that's what is bespoke jewelry all about. And in my experience of last 35, 36 years, I have come across many young people who come up with fantastic ideas. It's amazing, it's basically nature is a big inspirer. This is where we derive the inspiration from. I will not be doing justice to the topic. It's too vast to be captured in a few minutes or so. I'd just like to read out a small poetry where a diamond talks about itself, which I wrote for our bridal catalog some time back. This is what the diamond says. Resplendent in all my glory and pride, having adorned the joyous moments of every bride, I have been much sought after by men since ages unknown, from the bowels of the earth to express their love. Some left me uncut and some cut me differently, but I am my dazzling best when cut brilliantly. To the seekers of love perfect, I reveal the hearts and the arrows of Cupid in octaves, when I am excelled in cut, polish and symmetry alike. Truly the joy of adorning an Indian bride is purely divine. Snaking down her braid, studded in splendid sparkles, I adorn her forehead ornamentally. Playing around her nose, bringing blush to her cheeks aglow, I dazzle her earlobes, embracing her neck by myself or in an array of colors, gently laying on her bosom, accentuated by my colorful brethren in floral patterns aglow. I hug her waist along the hip, embellishing it in divine motifs, so splendid, entwining her arms in radiance. Scintillating on her wrists and circles, I gently trace the vena amoris to her ring finger and adorn other fingers in clusters of me in ecstatic bliss. Hailing from Venus, I have descended on earth to preach in the only language I know, which is love. My earnest appeal to all we grooms and brides to be, seek me not in conflict, tainted in massacre and blood. Do seek me in peace, and I shall augur prosperity and love. And this is about a diamond speaking about itself. This, in a nutshell, captures about how diamonds and color stones can be adore, a woman, a bride,